Welcome to Comic Toy Reviews, and this is a review on the legendary comic book heroes Savage Dragon, a character made by Eric Lawson and part of Image Comics. And the legendary comic book heroes were made by Toy Biz when they lost the Marvel Legends license, but it's in that same scale and by the same makers. So it's basically Marvel Legends in a way. And anyway, just under a different name. Eric Lawson was one of the Image Comics founders, and he made a character that still he's working on all these years later, and it's called Savage Dragon. And there were two versions of the character. One where he had no shirt at all, and the second one here which had a shirt on. I just like the shirt version on better than the shirtless one, and this is a look has had in the comic books. And it's just painted on. That's the only difference between the variant and this one. And it's a great rendition because I think this does look like the art of Eric Lawson in terms of the design wise of how he drew the character, with a big upper body and a smaller lower half, and the face sculpt really detailed, really nice. And this figure actually has a ton of articulation. And I think it is one of the more underestimated characters in terms of action figures and of the legendary comic book hero line. He has met the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so if you got the NECA ones or the new ones, you could put them next to TMNT. He's met the other Image comic characters. He also had a Build-A-Figure piece, I should mention, and that was another part of Pit, who was another Image Comics character. So if you got this, you got that extra piece as well. That's right, he's wearing sneakers and just pants. And it's, if you like the comic book character, I would recommend getting this character. Even if you're not familiar too much with the comic book character, it's just another superhero to add to your Marvel display, let's say. And just looks cool. You could tell his big gimmick is he has this fin on his head. It's a little sculpted to the side. I don't know why it's like that, but okay. You look at the face detailing. It's a closed mouth. It looks serious. It looks pretty good. I think it looks like the art. The hair here is painted on. Unfortunately, it's not sculpt detail. And some really good articulation. You got side to side. The up and down is nice. Shoulders can go up and down. You got the in and out as well. You got the upper bicep articulation there. You got one point of articulation at the elbow and right at the wrist here. And also the wrist can go in and out. But here is where the figure really shines. They just, for some reason, made an incredible amount of articulation here. These four fingers are each separate articulation, and the middle of the knuckles has an articulation point as well. So that's two articulation points, one here and one in the middle, and the thumb has one articulation point here. So you can make a fist, and you can make different hands. And look at this one, same thing here. You can make it either flat like that, and you could bend it all into a fist. I mean, very posable hands for some reason that they put a lot of effort into making it here. Waist, up and down, side to side. Hips, side to side, up and down. Upper thighs there, articulate it. Has the double knees. And kind of odd that they don't have any articulation here, considering what they did with the hands. But it's made up for it by the fact that you got up and down, and you got the side to side. So that's the key. And toe articulation. So up and down, side to side, and the toe articulation. And the sneakers look pretty detailed. Overall, I don't think this figure is going for too much. I would recommend getting the Savage Dragon action figure. Good choice for a character. And it is Marvel Legends compatible, and another comic book character that you could cross over with the Marvel line of action figures if you have it. Definitely an underestimated action figure, and I think one worth getting. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later. Sure, it's called the Savage Dragon, but in the comic books they just call the character the Dragon. Why? Because he's green and he's super strong? That kinda sounds like another green character who's super strong.